Colm Eastwood.
I think the first thing to say, Madam Speaker, is that there was an alternative. There's been a lot of debate recently about whether or not there was an alternative to murder and mayhem. There was an alternative, and that's represented by the party that I am a member of. And I think the only honest way to deal with this particular issue is to make it clear that the murder of anybody, no matter whether the culprit, the perpetrator, was wearing a uniform or not, the murder of anybody was wrong. And that violence brought us no closer to the aims that I hold very dear, and it took democratic struggle actually to get us to the point of peace and an opportunity for real change. I was at an event on Friday in my constituency for the 45th anniversary of a boy called Paul Witter, who was shot in the head by a police officer and died. He was 15 years old. It was a very moving event. His family were there. His mother had come home from Glasgow. She'd had to leave, of course, after all of that heartache and pain. There was 186 children killed in our Troubles. 186. 80 of them were killed by Republicans, 50 by Loyalists, and 49 by the British Army or the RUC. I want people to think, when they talk about this issue, about those children. Because all I ever hear from certain quarters in this House is about veterans and about organisations that are lobbying and about votes and backbenchers and all this stuff. Children. Julie Livingston was in Lenadoon a month after Paul. She was 14. She was shot in the head and killed as well. Stephen McConaughey, 11 years old. I know his family very, very well. Decent, hard-working people. He was 11 years old. He was shot and killed by a soldier in 1982. The people who went to try and comfort and see if Stephen was okay were told they'd be shot as well. The soldier who carried out that murder, and that's what it was interviewed for 1 hour by the RUC. 6 months after that, the RUC and British Army came to Stephen McConaughey's house, and Bishop Daly at the time said they were in his house longer than they interviewed the soldier who killed him. Again, 11 years old. Alan Jack was 5 months old on his pram when the IRA set off a bomb in Strabane, killed him. I just want people to think about this. This is not some political game. Those of us who live there, we don't always agree, as you might know. We take this very seriously. This is about trying to give the people who've been left out of this process some truth and some justice if possible. We all know how difficult justice will be, but why are they not entitled to the same access to justice as any of us would expect today? Why not? Ask yourself, if you're against trying to sort this problem out, why not? And do not tell me to draw a line under the past. The people who want to move on the most are the victims who've been left behind in our society. They can't just draw a line under the past when the truth isn't out there about what happened to their loved one, when the justice that they deserve hasn't been achieved. The bottom line is this: if we're serious about bringing our communities together, whatever your constitutional view, if we're serious about reconciling our communities, we have to do it on the basis of truth and honesty, and we should stop using our victims as political footballs. Thank you.
Hear, hear.